tuning in. Hey, what's up, y'all? Look, I need a mic check. 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Y'all know I'm still testing out my new equipment. Come down in the comments and let me know. I see. Oh, y'all was ready. Let me see who y'all watching from. Okay, okay, I see y'all. Okay, okay, okay. Mm. Oh, you can hear me? Look, I hate when they do this in the Facebook group. If you're in our Facebook group, you're watching. Um, hey, Houston, Texas. What's up, Brick? What's up, Rob? Hey, I love you. Hey, mommy. I see you in the comments. Let me get this here together. Jasmine Gardens just my weave ain't been the same since I left there. Oh my gosh. My oh, I had me a good old time. I had me a real good 2015 time at Jazz in the Gardens. Thank y'all. We good. We're loud and clear. We're loud and clear. Okay. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for checking in. Look, before we even get into all of that, I want to make some quick announcements and do some what they call it. I can't even think of the name right now. But I want to while I got y'all here, I want to share with y'all two events that I'm a part of. And I want y'all to know. So let me share the screen so y'all can see what it's all about. All about. Yeah. How y'all doing this good evening? Y'all feeling good? Sisters, how y'all feel? Brothers, y'all all right? Please tell me y'all caught that Erica Badu reference. So look, guys, I'm a part of the People Matter Fest. It is going down March 24th. So while I got y'all here, we're talking about an event. I want to tell y'all about another event that has amazing cause tied to it. There's a 24-hour ceasefire campaign that's tied to this. And this year we have Offset as the headliner, along with so many amazing, so many amazing artists, local artists and national artists. And this year we're going to be giving the You Matter Award to the Uncle Luke, who shut it down at Jazz in the Gardens. We're gonna get into that. Somebody text me and said we got to talk about that Luke set. I can't wait. So yeah, I want to let y'all know about it. It's going down at Iowa State Park, March 24th. All the information is on the People Matter Festival page. It is powered by and created by the Papa Keith, my good friend, and I've been helping him do this and plan this from the very beginning. It is free. All you have to do to attend is to register to attend. Also, too, I'm working on the communications team, so you still have time to sign up to volunteer and to sign up for your press credentials. A lot of people didn't fill out their press credential forms correctly, so I'm giving y'all another chance to go back in there because I will just be ignoring it. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do that this year. We need everything to be right. And also, too, I want to make sure I put this up here as well with the 24-hour ceasefire that is powered by Chairman Oliver Gilbert. That is 24 hours of no gun violence. We're going to have a press conference on March 22nd. And we're going to be talking about why we need to put the guns down and be safe in our market. So, guys, make sure you go to peoplematterfest.com and People Matter Fest on all platforms to get all the information. Again, it's free to attend. We got Offset, award-winning Offset performing live, and a lot of those other young people that I don't know because I'm an old auntie now. But let me read the flyer for y'all. We got Boss Man, D-Lo, Skilla Baby, Major Nine, Fredo Bang, Key Glock, Ace Hood, Iceberg, Eye Candy, Mellow Rack, Scarlib. Oh, Scarlib. Mike Smith, Deslock from Piccolo, yes, RIP, to his band member, Frank Castle, Billy Blue, D Swervo, Family, P Streets, No Duet, and I can't read the other ones, it's too small. Oh, and Pilly Maid, shout out to her, I really like her, she's a sweetheart. And so it's all going down, like I said, March 24th at Iowa State Park. And then there's another event that I'm going to be a part of tomorrow, right? And I want y'all to get into this. And this is my guy I used to do the podcast with. We have the community newsroom that is launching. And this is James Munch and Munch. He is doing an event where he's creating a community newsroom to empower citizen journalists and me and Hilo News, my team are going to be helping my team, we're going to be helping them to form out their journalism training. So, guys, tomorrow, March 14th, at 6 p.m. at 4300 Northwest 12th Avenue. Shout out to James Mungin and my girl. She gonna kill me, Carson. Oh my gosh, Naya, his partner who's doing it, Naya, Carson, Jason. Girl, please forgive me for messing up your name, but that's going down to tomorrow, and I'm going to be a part of it. So you guys make sure you are a part of it. We're trying to empower people in the community to tell our own stories. Also, too, something like this helps high low news as well. Oh, these look like COVID-19 numbers. Y'all remember during COVID when everybody lives had a lot of people watching? I appreciate y'all for coming on because y'all want this tea. I know y'all want the tea. Y'all want me to go in on somebody. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. So I just want to give those quick announcements to let y'all know about things I'm involved with. Also, too, if you ever have story ideas, um, if you ever have things that you want to be shared on High Low News, hit us up at info@highlownews.com so you can be included in our weekly events post and just even be featured. We're just letting y'all know that we in this for the community and we're here to give y'all information. So without further ado, who first of all, who wanna I'm gonna even let y'all get in on this with me. Let me see if you want to get in on the if you want to get in on the thing, let me know. Say it in the comments because I can send y'all the link so you could come backstage and talk crap with me. Um, but yeah, let me stop this screen share so we could get into it. Jazz in the Gardens. What y'all want to start? Y'all want to start with performances, vendors, what y'all like, what y'all didn't like, that sound. Yes, it's all about community. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna start with I said in my title it's the good, the bad, and the future. So let's start. I always want to start with the future. No, not the future with the good, because you don't tear nothing down, you know? And I want to say what I thought was good. Okay. And y'all can let me know if y'all agree. And like I said, if you want to come on and if you want to talk with me and share your opinion, we're gonna do this like the party line. Let's do it. Y'all remember the party line back in the day? Let's do it like the party line. Oh my gosh, this is synthetic hair. So y'all know how this only got a shelf life of like 2 days. It was real cute the first few days, and now I'm like, girl, I look like Lisa Bonet, broke sister. But the face card never declines. My God. So the good. The good, the good, the good. For me, I know Imma sound probably a little biased in this, but Mother effing Jeezy, I'm trying not to curse so much anymore, guys, on my lives. But Jeezy was probably the fan favorite to me. Like, honestly, I feel like he breathed, like he breathed. I can't even think of the word. He put new life into the weekend because the day before, even though I wasn't really like super tuned into all the performances, you know, like I heard y'all comments about the sound and people was not liking, what like even the first of all, please somebody find me that audio of Jaheim and that video of Jaheim going off on the sound people. But the people the people were saying that Saturday sound, and this is always to be expected. It's the first day they're getting their marbles out, they're getting working through all the kinks. So, people were saying they didn't, all the performances weren't as enjoyable as they wanted them to be. Although from what I heard and saw, like it seemed really good. Um, Jeezy. And then the polar opposite, y'all. Kirk Franklin. Like, did y'all it's a picture of Kirk Franklin somewhere leaping up like he is flying in the air, like Jesus is came back and raptured him. He Kurt got vert, okay? Kurt got vert, okay? Kurt was leaping in the air. He really could have closed out Saturday night. And we're gonna get into the bed. I ain't even going, but we'll hold that thought. But um Kurt really did his things. A lot of the people are saying they really enjoy Fantasia. I feel like she always give that good energy, right? And so she she did good. I really appreciated Fantasia, the little bits and pieces that I saw. And here's the thing, this is my first time Kurt Cobain. Um this is my first time really like not like working the festival, especially for High Low News and doing video production and stuff like that. Oh, May Rain. May Rain wanna come on, girl. Okay, let me try to get you this. The easiest way, May Rain, is for me because I only have Instagram up. If you guys follow me on IG, that's gonna be the easiest way for me to get y'all the link um to come on. Okay. What's up, boss? I can't see who said that. They're all in the Facebook group. Okay, so Kurt had the vert. Fantasia had the look. Fantasia had the cheeks out, and she was praising the Lord. Did y'all see her? Miss Bodied? Fantasia is bodied. Okay, you better come out and sing "Jesus Loves You" and have your cheeks out for the crowd to see. I love a versatile queen. Okay. So Saturday, Sunday. Oh, also too, Maxwell did his thing. Come on, with his all white, looking like a glass of milk with that afro and his wide leg pantsuit. He better had come through. But also too, I mean, for me, the Saturday lineup, I mean, the Sunday lineup was I am gonna get y'all in trouble today. She definitely was Cheeky Tavares. She definitely was. I said, ooh, Fantasia. No BBL. I hope not, but it looked natural. Um, but damn, y'all made me lose my train of thought. These live comments be getting me. What I was saying, y'all. Who else? Oh, the Sunday lineup was what I was really, really hoping for. I mean, like Babyface. First of all, that's another put a hold that thought on Babyface. So we Babyface, October London, Jeezy. First of all, the DJ Cassidy said, "Oh, fuck that." Sorry, y'all. I have to cuss a little bit, but the welcome to the 305 set. I missed it, but the clips that I saw, because we got there a little late. But that was amazing. Honestly, I felt like that should have been later. But we're gonna get into the critiques stuff. But they did an amazing job. Also, too, I have to give a shout out to, you know, this was real good. And I don't know if y'all saw this, and I'm not biased. What's the IG? It's Hollow News. Yeah, it's at Hollow News. If you're trying to get on, go to at Hollow News. I'm gonna put it in the comments for you. You want me to send you the link? I got you. So yeah, this was something that I liked this activation really, really, really a lot. And I don't know if y'all saw it, but Chairman Oliver Gilbert, he said, "What's a sponsor garden? I'm finna take over. I'm finna not just a sponsor area. I'm gonna create a whole area within an area." There was open bar, food, couches, hookah. The party was a lot of times I wasn't even watching the show because the party was inside of there. Like, you know, I had a good time, and my mom had a good time, and my fiance was there with me helping me shoot stuff, and we were going in and out of there. Man, like, he had a whole thing. He did his big one on that one, like, the Chairman's Club, that's what it was called. I gotta see, we still gotta upload all our pictures. I'm still catching my breath, y'all, from, Jazz in the Garden, so y'all gonna get some late content from us. Y'all gonna get some late videos from us in our recap, but we gonna get it all together, and also too, if you took a picture with me or if I took a picture of you, you can, expect to find those pictures on our website. Hey, Ella, baby. I saw her out there. Oh my gosh, so many Carol City babies. First of all, oh, another good one. Me and my friends said, and I feel like everybody, especially y'all single girls and boys, gonna appreciate this. It was some new niggas and some new girls out there. The single people, I hope y'all got y'all flirtation on, because I was walking around like, I got my ring, but if I didn't have a ring, um, I don't see how to go live. Damn, I don't know who that is. Y'all be talking. But yeah, it was some new niggas and new bitches. It was some. It was cute people. It was so beautiful. This is what it reminded me of. Hey, Christina. It reminded me. Yes, Chairman Oliver Gilbert Club. Yes, it was all of that. It reminded me of Essence Fest when I first went at the when I first went to Essence Fest, and it was packs of beautiful women. I always tell single men, you want to find a your wife like Will Packer did, go to Essence Fest. But now it comes to Jazz in the Gardens. It was just niggas and stop. I'm gonna stop saying that. It was black kings and black queens everywhere, looking good, just chocolate, melanin everywhere. Everybody just had it going on. Like, I just said, I know y'all was looking out here. I know some people had a real good time. I know somebody had a real good time. I heard somebody had such a good time. They was hunching in the you ain't hear this from me, but you heard it from me that somebody was hunching in the bathroom in the what's the area? The general mission area. One of them bathrooms. They was hunching down to the porta potty. I said, nah, y'all was back there. Y'all was back there getting it on and hunching in the not at the Jazz in the Gardens. You couldn't wait to get to the car. you couldn't wait to get back to the hotel or to the house. Eleanor, and I heard you what you said about the porta potties. So whatever they was doing, yeah, child, the people was getting it on. It was a lot of love in the air, I guess. It was a lot of love. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Um, so what else? So the beautiful people, beautiful things, beautiful show. Just a great, great, great vibe. Yeah, shout out to the 40 people watching me live. Yeah, I have not been able to get numbers in a very long time. Very crackhead tease. Very crackhead tease. Like for you to go hunch in a porta potty, like I don't did some things in my day, but you couldn't pay me to do it in a porta potty. Exactly, not in a porta potty. Um, let me see what else some other tea that I got. Stage 2 was nice with Bo Weezy and DJs. Yes, the thank you, Breon. Y'all gotta put the stuff in the comments what y'all thought was good too, because I'm not remembering everything. But the DJs, can you give the DJs some? Bo Weezy, CJ Hercules, DJ Tight, DJ DJ Tight, DJ Tight, the Bo Weezy, CJ Hercules. Come on. DJ Cassidy did a good time. DJ Nasty. Like y'all, it was a whole vibe. Like they had that party. Honestly, at the Jeezy set, they said, you know what? Put the battery pack on me. Turn me up. Turn me up. I'm about to go. I'm about to go in. That set at the Jeezy, that was real good. Stage 2 was a vibe. Honestly, who can we look forward to next year? How they gonna tap this year? That part, Ella. We gonna say the title of the show is the good, the bad, and the future. So we're gonna get into the future of like who we want to see and what we think they need to do better. So what else good, y'all? Before we get into this bad, what else good that y'all like? Because I like to give people as my good friend and my friend I look up to, and Carol City Chief, Funky don't even say, he's like, never tell somebody down, never tell somebody down without giving them a hand up or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna get into the bad, but I want to stay on the good for a little bit because it's about positive energy. It's about positive. I'm a positive girl. Oh my gosh, I got this resolution is too clear because the way I can see this here, I'm so mad at myself. I want to put a hat on. I'm about to put one on. Because I know y'all can see the fuzzies. Oh, goodness gracious. Do I look okay? Ladies, sisters, how y'all feel? Am I okay? Brothers, y'all all right? Um, on IG, your live is not showing. No, 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 we're not going live on IG. I just said if you need the link, it's easy for me to DM you on IG because I have that up. I don't have Facebook up right now. Now I'll try this. Maybe I could put it in the comment section and y'all could get it um to come on, but I'm not ready yet to bring on the guest yet. So I'll just put it in there. May, you could just hold on to it. See, May Rain, see if you could use that link that I just shared in the comments. I know I see it posting to the Facebook and the YouTube pages. And that link is for you guys to come on if you want to come speak and talk your shit with me too. I look you are such a girl's girl, Ella. That's why I love you. Just got to give you a quick shout out because you are a girl. You check in, you tap in with me, you motivate me, you've given me words of encouragement. I just want to give you your flowers because you don't even know. Sometimes you'll tap in with me when I'm feeling down, and I want to give you that. So thank you, Ella. Thank you, Ella. And that's what Chiefs do because we ride for each other. Hold up, the comments, y'all. The comments. I'm trying to get everything. I like more that they have food vendors, which made it less wait. That was a good one. More food vendors, and we're gonna get on the food vendors, but I like the variety. I like the variety. Okay, shout out to Reed's Catering with the comp pineapple. Well, I went over there and got me some fried crab legs. Oh, I left my crab legs at my mom. You can have them, mom, because I ain't gonna be able to get them when I get by the time I get back. But yeah, I got some fried crab and some fried conch and seafood rice from Reed. He had ran out of conch salad. Let's see. Let's see. I don't see anything wrong with your hair. I see it, girl. I think I appreciate y'all. Ooh, if Morticia, if the hair queen, her hair is laid and she's saying it's good, it's good. Oh, the food was reasonable price. But there was a food vendor that was selling $20 plates. Really? Because I paid like $50 for my food, and that's why I ain't buying no food the next day. That was all I had. Um, May Rain was in Coach D area. We was lit in General Mission. Yes. Hey. Nothing wrong with your hair. Thank you, mom. Christy, what you talk about? You never been to Jazz in the Gardens. You definitely gotta go. Like it's the party to go to. Ron, Ron Insights, my dog, my new friend. I love you. Y'all gotta go follow Ron Insights. I'm pretty sure y'all already follow him because he got like a gajillion followers already. I did left the crib. I left the crab legs. Um, hey Ron, what's up, Merticia? So let me. I gotta y'all gotta let me focus. Okay, so we got the good out. If y'all want to come, we can come back to the good. If y'all mention some things that if y'all comment some things that I didn't say, or we need to get back to. But we about to get into the ugly. Please let me talk about this food with the one day salmon, $15 rolls, next day $25. What? I never seen anyone to you. Ella was there, Christina was there. Chrissy, you gotta find somebody. You gotta hit me up. I'm not the best person to go to Jazz in the Gardens with because I be running around too much. But I mean, you can always, you know, hit a girl up. Now let's get into the ugly. Let's get into the ugly. You said she said you could eat my food. Hey, Dabo, this is us going live talking about Jazz in the Gardens 2024. Let me see. Do I want to get into personal ugly? Because I know y'all saw my post saying I'm gonna tell y'all the councilwoman I was looking for. And if you saw my post a few days ago, you saw I was looking for somebody. Hey, China baby. Shout out to the Faja Queen. I went and got me some Fajas from Forever Wasted. Y'all go check her out. Carol City Chief. Carol City's finest. All right. And you did, yep. So that's the way to do Jazz in the Gardens. You could go alone. Um, so the ugly, y'all. All I know is I will be there 2025. Yes, sir. Um, oh, the entrance lines was fine. That was good, Brian. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I didn't go through that area, but I didn't have a time. It was cool getting to where I get in. So y'all ready to get into the ugly? Y'all ready to get into the ugly? I don't know what's an ugly emoji. Put an ugly emoji in the comments if y'all ready to get into it. Y'all ready to get into it. May Rain, hold on. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna add you on after I get through all my hot takes. Okay, so I hope you can hold on for me. Okay, and anybody else who want to come on. So the ugly. Let's see. I'm gonna start with my personal ugly or thing that I feel like they could have improved on. And then I'm gonna tell y'all what I didn't like, and then I'm gonna give y'all some context to understand why certain things were the way they were. Okay, because it's gonna make y'all understand what actually happened behind the scenes a little bit. I got a little tea. So the ugly for me was the setup of the vendors. I did not think it was fair for merch vendors and informational vendors to be sandwiched into food vendors. Like literally, I was at one of the vendors' tent and there was a smoking food truck behind it, and I thought it was on fire. Like, I'm like, how is this? I didn't understand the reasoning behind it. I got at the time. Now I have the tea and I know why um I know why it was like that. So I felt like the vendor section, if anybody, here's the thing, I'm a jazz and gardens girl. Like I've been going since the second year. I probably missed only maybe two. I don't think I went to the first one or the third one. I've been to pretty much all the jazz in the garden since they started, what, 17 years ago? Oh God. And I was 12 when I was going because who been going to something for 17 years? But yeah, it was just a weird mix of how they had the vendors. And so what I was saying is, back in the day when they first like in the early years of Jazz in the Gardens, within like the first 10 years, they had this beautiful marketplace of vendors. And they had like they almost had it like a store, like a flea market, like with a little like a African market type of vibe. And it was really, really nice over there. Um, and so I was like, why didn't they like do a certain like merch situation? Last year, the setup for the vendors wasn't that ideal to me either. And I was like, okay, like this was just weird this year. And then the double rows of the food trucks was confusing. At one point, I lost my fiance and I kept telling him I was at the food trucks. He kept staying at the first row of food trucks and he couldn't find me. So it just wasn't as cohesive as it could have been. Now let me tell y'all why it was like that. So everybody knows that Formula One is the big thing at the stadium, and they have this whole track and all these things, going on there. So there's certain things within the setup. Even the parking situation was different because of Formula One. And I noticed that immediately. Like where we could park as media before was a little bit closer. Now we have to park further back because that area was taken up by Formula One thing. Um, oh, you've been to 15 out of 17 too, Daryl? Okay, okay. Yeah, the market was the vibe. Um, Wait, the food, wait, finger licking, the ugly finger. Ooh, let's hold that thought, Gabby. Please come back. The ugliest finger licking food vendor having the audacity to charge $75 for two skimpy plates and a lemonade. No, ma'am. $75. You could take me to Houston's. You could take me to I could get 2 stone crabs at Joe's. Because you can't get much for 75, but you could get at Joe's Takeout, you could get a nice little plate, for 75. That's not good. They ran out of nice bathroom bins, so I had to go to the other ones to smell. The whole situation was crazy. It was just a big opportunity for improvement. I figured, yep, Formula One was the reason. And so they could not I was told they can't put shit on them tracks. They said, the Dolphins people said, "Don't you touch it. Negroes, don't you touch it, or you won't be able to come back in here." Now they ain't say that, but all I'm saying is it was that they could not do the Formula One track was like dead smack in the middle of it. So that's why it was a really big gap from one row of food trucks to the other. So that made sense to me. Oh, also too, another good that also maybe some people's ugly, a good the second stage. As somebody who's been to festivals across the country and people who have activated second stages, they've done it really well. I like how they had the second stage. It gave it its own moment, its own type of vibe, its own type of, presence. The thing that they messed up on was, and I heard, especially for the first few people that performed on Saturday, people didn't know to go to that second stage. So they're waiting to see somebody come on the main stage because that's what has happened in the past. You could see them on the TVs from what I was told, but you didn't know to go to that other stage. So I feel like the messaging, I don't know if that was the promoters or the new group or the city forgot to inform Miami Gardens, not Miami Gardens, Jazz in the Gardens attendees that there's a second stage to go and enjoy the acts. I saw on the second day or later on that day on Saturday that people kind of got the hang of it, but it was a really huge miss because you had to educate our audience because everybody's used to going to their own seat and having their own area. Also, too, you run the risk of losing your spot if you're going to a second stage. So there had to be a little bit more understanding for that so people could kind of plan or have a, situation planned out so that they didn't lose their spot. But I think that was a really huge miss because early on people didn't know to go to that second stage. And I feel like the performers there didn't get the love and attention that they should have. Like I was told, and I feel so bad, but I heard the girl did good, that the first performer had really barely anybody in the stage. And I heard even Eric Bellinger had like barely anybody on in front of him to perform. So yeah, like they need to let people know, like, hey, the second stage is a situation. You go back and forth between the two when you want to see the other act. And I've been to Roots Picnic in Philly. I've been to I love Brooklyn Festival by Blue Note Jazz Fest in Brooklyn. I've been to Essence Fest. I've been to all these different festivals across the country, and people do the second stage really well. And I love how they did it. I just feel like the people needed to know that you got to go over there to that stage. Yes, so, they have to get there on time. Yeah, people have to get there on time. Um, the sound from the second stage and transfer well from the folks sitting in the main stage. That's a good point. But that's the thing, the whole thing is for you to go to that area and just kinda vibe out. So maybe there's an opportunity to expand that over there, maybe put some seats, maybe put a vendor or 2 over there, like, there's an opportunity to improve that. Um, what was another ugly? Y'all saying the bathrooms. I mean, I hate to sound like that girl with little Bougetto, but I ain't had them problems in the press in the VIP area. Yeah, I was peeing in a porta potty that was looked like a regular bathroom, like how the VIP bathroom is a general admission. I ain't really have to wait in no line backstage as a press. Um, so I didn't have no PP issues. I'm sorry I had to deal with that. Not me, not me. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gotta step it up and get you a VIP van. But also another good, I want to give a huge shout out to Teresa and Tim Johnson and the whole team from Black Collective because they um they they did their good job with taking care of the press, especially local Black press that were invited to the festival. This was the first year. I've been, like I said, I've been going to Jazz Like Artists for like 15 out of the 17 years. and I've been covering it probably for most of that time. I've never had backstage access. I've never had backstage access. I could come to the festival, I could go to the media tent, I could, here's the thing, I never even had pit access. And pit, y'all know that's where the photographers are in the front of the page. And this was the first time that they actually like was I hate to say it because I don't want to shit on my girl Suzanne because she showed me love. But in this, and it's no shade to Suzanne who used to be over marketing and press, but it felt like a different level of respect for High Low News as a brand and me as a journalist and a publisher. Um, and the fact that I was able to meet and talk and network with people backstage and get footage and things that I was able to shoot. Like one of our top videos this week is something that I shot a Ball Greasy, Kurt Franklin, and Omarion just linking up and bigging up each other and telling each other how much they appreciate each other's work. I would have never got that access in previous years because I just wasn't allowed to go backstage. I just wasn't big enough. I wasn't good enough. I don't know what it was, but I just didn't have that access. And this year I did, and I was able to shoot and show behind the scenes things that's the content that our audience wants. And I'm so grateful that they saw value in me and Hilo News and other publishers that were there. I seen a lot of my girls back there. Oh my gosh, I'm Nikki Solo and Jessica Williams, and I seen Zakia back there. I seen a lot of us who I see in this media blogging space. Oh, Ron Insights. Come on, Ron Insights. Oh, thank you. Um, Ron, really? You did it? Okay, that's interesting. I may need to want we need I might even want you to come on and talk about that because you know what, Ron? I had a different thing because I had the influencer connection and I had a connection with the press. So I applied for press credentials. So I gotta we need to tap in anyway, Ron, because I feel like there's some things we need to do, and I feel like there's some things I want to tell you about, like how to go about things from a journalism press perspective, because the work that you're doing is super super amazing. What you said, mommy? A bad was cutting off the performances mic on Saturday. I don't think they knew about the timer. I heard about that cutting off the people time. That's not good. No bueno. Um, Definitely gonna hit you. But yeah, so big up to the team, Black Promoters Collective, a black production company, first time producing Jazz in the Gardens in one of the biggest black cities in the country. That's a no brainer. That was really good. So big up to the city of Miami Gardens and Black Promoters Collective for doing that. Oh, also another good we forgot the opening night party. So good. Oh, and women's impact luncheon, so good. Ladies, that is any woman, and even some men, if y'all don't mind all the estrogen energy, because there's a lot of men that come too, but women, any entrepreneurs, anybody who's trying to come up in their career in certain areas, the networking at the Women's Impact Luncheon is unmatched. You get FaceTime with all these beautiful, amazing women who are doing amazing things, power players, and you get to make some real connections and have FaceTime with people. So I would encourage any woman who's an entrepreneur, China, we was already talking about this offline. Like, y'all need to go to the Women Impact Luncheon. Like, it is such a good time. And Fantasia was the keynote speaker this year, and she brought the house down and she did some amazing things. We had that on our page. Go to Hello News. But amazing. Shout out to May Rain Moonflower Essentials. Always get the girls right with the candles and the smell goods, the vendor area. Y'all, the activations. Matter of fact, while I'm talking my shit, let me show y'all the activations at the Women's Impact Luncheon. Like, it was so good. What we at? Is this my page? Child, I didn't even know this was our page. It looks, I thought I was on the neighborhood or shade room. Look at us stepping it up. Let me show y'all real quick the women's impact. May, did you get that link in the comments? But let me show y'all. They had a really beautiful, simply orange activation as y'all can see on the screen. And I'm gonna just let that roll a little bit so y'all can see what the women's impact luncheon was all about. Fantasia had shouted out some girls. I can't remember what group they were with, but one little girl was in tears. Like, it was it was really nice. Yeah, y'all gotta come. China, Ella, I think y'all would really, really love it. It definitely gives like it gave me like if you ever been to Essence Fest and been in the convention center, how you get all the bags. Ooh, my girls Kendra and Gabby and Alexis and Christina. Oh, Linda Julian Harry, she was cute. Um, Okay, I got you. So yeah, you gotta come to Women's Impact Luncheon. Always a great time, always good networking. Also, to opening night party was also to a vibe as well. DJ Cassidy, he did an amazing job. Of course, Boweezy and Tight, they did their thing as always. But the way, and I gotta give my props to B Lee, Social Exchange, Alexis Brown, B Lee from B Lee Entertainment, DJ Tight, Boweezy, DJ Nasty. From what they did, the way they brought back that opening night party, no shade, like I said in my other video, but it was just not what it used like. If y'all ever remember the opening night parties for Jazz in the Gardens, they used to be a dud. Like, no shade to the SOS band, but who want to see them at the opening night? Like, that's not a party. Like, that's a Jazz in the Gardens performance. I think they had Cool in the game one time. I'm like, who is this for? Who is this party for? Is it for my grandma? It's not for me because I don't want to go to this. The way they have turned that party around is such a vibe. Matter of fact, let me show y'all that one too, because I did a little quick little cap of that too. But I gotta give them their props. That party was not what it used to be. Like it was not a good time at all. Like it was just very blah. It didn't even sell out. Now it's always selling out. Now it's one of the highlighted events. It was so packed in there. You got to do the excuse me, walk. Excuse. That's how you know the party good when you got to walk like this. Excuse me, excuse me. There you go. Yep, cool in the game. Shout out to Sam, did an amazing job for Miami Gardens, the representative. Got to give him some love. He was representing the city and managing Jazz in the Gardens for the city. Amazing job this year. Shout out to Reggie Leon too, doing his thing. Hey. See some people in my oh look at my cousin Josh with the massage hands. There go my fiance. Hey boo. But yeah, anyways, the opening night party. So back to the ugly, y'all. Back to the ugly. What else we said was the ugly? Y'all said the sound, cutting off the mics. Y'all said the nasty porta potties, finger licking, charging $3,000 for two chicken wings and a shrimp. What else? I said the vendor area. What else was the ugly? Hmm, hmm. What else? It's something else that happened, and I can't tell y'all. I wish I could. I can't never say it publicly. Oh my gosh, I wish I could tell y'all what happened. Something happened. I can't even say well or when because the person gonna kill me if I say it. But just know it goes down sometime at the Jazz in the Gardens. It goes down. I don't know what was going on, but it went down. Sunday night. That's all I'm gonna say. If you was there, you know. My girl Tamia from Hell's Kitchen, she knows exactly what I'm talking about. But anyways, back to my mom said that do you have footage of that, Ron? Because my mama said Jaheim cussed them out like he ain't even know them. He was like, they said Jaheim was coming with that Overtown energy. They said Jaheim had that hat on like he was from Opalaka. They said Jaheim said he was finna square up with the sound people. He said they said Jaheim was cussing them people out so bad. We forgot he was there to sing. Crowd control in the front row was weird. Girl, Ash, I experienced that too. I couldn't at one point I was trying to get to a certain situation during Babyface to get to the front of the stage to get some footage. And the guy, the way it was given very much Daniel Brown. It was given very much New York stop and frisk. It was very aggressive. Yeah, he was spazzing. Bring bring who on? Bring her on so she could tell us then. I can't tell it, DB. This one, that one. Here's the thing, and I made a post. It's a lot of shit that I see in here that I could just never say because it just won't. It's the things I can't say. That's the thing that I feel like some of y'all should keep in mind. You some of you influential people. That's all I'm gonna say. You influential people. Keep that in mind. There's a lot of things I hear and see that I just don't say because I'm protecting you in another way. I won't say protecting. I just don't feel like it's my place to say it. How about that? Let the dude, he let dude have it. Oh, y'all seen Jaheim crowd control? Man, send me the link. Okay, man. Okay, man. I'm finna send it to. Let me see. What's the easiest thing on Instagram? I'm sending it to She Is May Rain. All right, let's go. Hey, first of all, not May Rain. You actually posted my Whitney picture. You was true. Okay. So I just sent it to your Instagram. Okay, so what else? Before I let May come on, we could talk about her views. Jeezy definitely did a great time. Who put the best performance on in my eyes? Jeezy. all day. You must miss that. We started a little bit earlier, and I said the good. We went over the good run. Jeezy. Who was y'all? Who put in the comments who y'all thought the best performer was? Because for me, it was Jeezy hands down. Like I felt like anything. I don't even know all the words of Jeezy songs, but I vibe to it. Like I could, you could put Jeezy on all day, and I could just, I'm a vibe. Like it just felt like college. It felt like high school. Like I can't sing the songs because they got a lot of cursing in it, and we trying to get our YouTube up. But yeah, it was real good. I tell you what, I have graduated from general admission. I won't be sitting back down no more. I didn't expect you to say that. You have graduated. You won't be sitting back. Look, general admission is a good time. Now, here's the thing. I will tell you this. For a performer like Jeezy, and I'm pretty sure for that 305 set and the DJ Cassidy set, general admission, here's the thing. It's levels to Jazz in the Gardens. I'm as a seasoned Jazz in the Gardens goer, there's a certain artist you may want to be in the front because you want to sit down, you want to vibe, maybe you want to date, you want to key and two-step and roll on your partner, you there together. But if they going up and they crunk, you want to go to general admission because ain't no party like a general admission party, okay? Because here's the thing, I got caught in general admission. I was like running from the tent. I was talking to a vendor, doing some interviews with my partner, MD. And y'all see that recap video. They were there at Jazz in the Gardens telling people how they could get $50,000 for home buyers assistance. Check them out. MD, Miami-Dade Economic Advocacy Trust. But anyways, so I'm walking back to the front, Jeezy going in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I ain't got nobody to be with. I was by myself. I just happened to run into my good girlfriend, Tiffany Ramos, in general admission. Then I see Willie. Then I see his cousin. Then I see B. Lee walk through. Then I see all these people. It was a party back there. I just stopped where I was in general admission and just vibed out to the rest of Jeezy set and DJ set after that. General admission is where you want to be when you want to get you a little drink, get you a little smoke, if that's what you do. It's levels to Jazz in the Gardens. Then if you want to be exclusive, you go to the VIP section, you hobnob with the beautiful, important people. And then, if you want to be a little ratchet, you go to general admission, you get a little twerk on, booty shake. It's so many levels to Jazz in the Gardens. You got to do it a certain way. The thing is this, you have to have a, a VIP or a prime situation so you could go to all the different levels. And no, prime won't get you there. You want a VIP. Everybody can get over there, unfortunately. But prime could get you a little situation too. Get a better ticket so that when you want to go to the general admission, you go, and then when you don't want to be there no more, you like, okay, I'm ready to go sit down. I don't sweat out my edges. On top of me, sit down. Now you go back to your seat and have a good, luxurious time. It's yes, I'm teaching y'all. It's definitely yes. It's levels. It's a good time, but I've grown. That's what I'm saying. Ella, get you a prime seat so you go up front and you could do what you need to do. Then you go to the back when when you ready to twerk on a random cute nigga that I told y'all all the new niggas and the new girls is back there looking good, smelling good. I seen a few. I said, "Oh, I'm engaged, y'all. I'm engaged. I can't look and see. I can't." They was fine out there. They was fine. The dudes and the girls was fine out there. I know y'all had a good time. I'll say this: I'm covering the Miami Open there in a few weeks, and we'll see the difference in how they treat us. Ooh, that part. Please report back. That's a good part. Let me see. I don't know Jeezy music, but he's definitely a festival performer, and Kurt Franklin was it for me. That's the other thing. I would say Kurt Franklin and Jeezy is a tie. We already know the answer. You're right. I was turned in platinum. Boring. VIP is like a passport. Yo, it really is because you could be anywhere. It's also another tea that I can't really tell y'all that because they're gonna make me mad. They're gonna be mad at me for giving away the secret. But it's another way to be able to explore everything too. Yeah, I can't get that one away. I missed the new niggas. China, you did. You did. It was chocolatey too. Okay, I just did the Saturday. All right. So okay. So what else? Let me bring on May. You ready to come on, boo?
Yup.
May.
Hey. Listen, it's
Oh,
just so
what's
much.
up with you? Hey, Pastor Quincy. I'm just shouting people out. May,
What's
me and
up?
you, we don't did these panels before, so the kids gotta know that we be going in.
We be going in. Okay. Where do I
So give it to me.
begin? Okay.
Give me your good. You gave me your good already?
Okay, let me give you my good. First of all, I think every artist did amazing. I think that, even with the sound situation, like we would have knew that the sound was doing what it was doing if Jaheim wouldn't have started cussing us out the way that he did. I mean, my God, like, did he volunteer? I want to know if they paid him because he showed out like he volunteered, baby. Then he
He
went to
really
telling people who wasn't gonna get paid. You not getting paid for this tonight. I say, we got sometimes, when these people go astray, we got to let them have their life because they we want to pull them back in and bring them back to
Jaheim looked
where they
like he got paid in
was.
cigarettes. That's how Jaheim
Listen,
was. He looked like he got paid in cigarettes.
listen, baby. Jaheim act like they gave him a T-shirt and a pack of Newports.
I'm
And
not gonna look, Jaheim. Here's the thing. When I heard, look, I don't got hot, girl. I don't got hot. These lights and this tea. Um, it was it. Jaheim, when they announced him, I was like, is he well? Is he
right.
well enough to do this? I
I
didn't
wanted
know
him to
that he.
let I want him to let them locks go. But that's
Yeah,
just but when he did that gotta find my way back, I forgot all his wrongs, baby.
I will say this: the mic was on for Jaheim,
The
though. As
mic was
cracky,
on.
as cracky as he looks and gay,
Yeah.
the voice was still
Yeah.
strong. The voice was still very
Ooh, the
strong.
voice he was still giving what he was supposed to give. I felt like Tink, when Tink went on, I looked down at my watch because I was like, God, it seemed early. Tink hit that stage at 3:50. They was not playing. They was not playing.
Mm. That was
Okay.
Saturday.
That was Saturday.
Mhm.
That was
Look,
Saturday.
Babyface hit that stage at 4 o'clock. I was mad about that too.
Listen, they wasn't playing with us.
But
They
here,
say,
that's a
oh
bad.
no.
But here's the thing: how you felt about Babyface going on that early? I was a little mad as a Babyface fan, and he's a headline before at Jazz and the Gardens. I was like, who
Right.
idea was it to make Babyface? I said Babyface must have something to do, and he said this all the time. I'm gonna give y'all. This is the only slot y'all gonna get. Or
Listen,
was it a strategy to get people there early?
I just feel like with Jazz in the Gardens, especially with this year, and I've had years where it's like, God, who do I want to see? Because there's so many good artists. And I felt like this was one of those years, like it was I just saw Babyface in New Orleans. So it's like,
Mm,
I was like, okay, I'm gonna see Babyface again. I do like him. I like him as a performer. But everybody was good. So it was
mm.
nobody that I would have wanted to miss, right? This situation starts at 4 o'clock. It's a festival. If you are a person that likes outdoor concerts, then you know that you go for different reasons. And I think that that's a lot of the back and forth about the good experience versus the bad. Everybody
That part
goes
is
for
the
something
part.
different. It's just like the youth fair, right? Some people go for the rides, but some people only go for the food. So if you
Mhm.
only go for the food and the elephant ears and stuff like that, then the long line to get on the Himalaya is not going to have you tight, right?
That
And it's the
part.
same thing with Jazz in the Gardens. I go for the experience. So for me, I tell my family, my people that's coming with me, like, listen, we gonna get out there 1:30. People be like, 1:30? Shit, when I got
That's
out
what
there
I
at
said
one,
at the as you said it. I said 1:30, girl.
right. When I got
I'm
out there, we
still at
got out
the
there at one
room.
thirty, 2 o'clock. It was already people set up. So what does that mean? You want to have your situation set up. You don't want no smoke. I don't want to be arguing. And I wanted to sit in general admission. Okay.
Why?
Do I
Why is
have
that?
do I have the opportunity to do the VIP, to do the this, to do the
Yeah,
that?
of course, we know you can, Miss.
Stop it. Stop it.
We know
But
you that girl.
this year, like last month was so heavy for me. I saw so many people, did so many events that I wanted to be in a situation where I could kind of duck off a little bit and not be walking through the crowd, seeing so many people, right? So I wanted to do general admission. And not only that, I told people don't get, I mean, people were telling me, like, I got this ticket for you. I got this for you. And I was like, no, it's okay. I'm gonna do this area with my folks this year. And the thing about that is, like you mentioned with the bathroom, right? Your
Mhm.
experience was different. But I think that sometimes when we put ourselves in that position to see what everybody else is experiencing, that's how you make the festival better. right?
Mhm.
Because of course, if we got VIP tickets, then we don't know what you mean the bathroom's dirty. My bathroom was clean, right?
I don't know
But
that
to
girl.
have to use that little bathroom, baby, I said, "Oh my God."
Wait, May, before we forget, before we lose this thought, and I keep putting up what Daryl Thomas said, the
Okay,
Afrobeats artist. Nobody he said nobody
Davido,
talked about it, and that's a good part. Who else was
that's
an
true.
Afrobeat artist though? Daryl.
It
It
was
was.
Davido. Oh, David O. And what's the
But
other one
did you
name?
saw he corrected us during the festival? He said, "My name is Davido." I said, "We've been saying it. We've been calling you
Ain't
David
it
O
David
all this
O?
time.
It's not
It's
David O. I thought
Davido.
it's
I think he
Davido.
said Davido.
Ba-
My African brothers and sisters, tell us how to pronounce Davido.
Baby,
Is it
we
or
don't even
Davido?
care, honey. We just love. Listen, if I
I
tell
thought
you
he did
that
a
I
really good
love you, or just
time.
sing the song, sing the
He had
song.
a really good. He did a really good set. I liked
But what
Davido.
was the other artist's name?
I don't know who the
That's
other
some finesse.
Afrobeat. Oh, it was another oh my
That
god.
they got off. They got off. That they did their thing. They
Oh, and
did their
Ella Gates
thing.
opened that 2 this year.
Who?
Even one 2
Phil's?
this
Oh,
year.
Phil's. Phil's is the
Yeah,
other
Fields
Afrobeat.
was good.
They
Yeah.
did their thing. They did their thing. Jasmine Sullivan to me was amazing. I kept the ugly face every note. It was like, ooh, ooh.
Yes. The
Yeah.
mic was on. The mic was on. First of all, Daryl May said he was there at 7:30 AM like you was when we lost May. You stood up, boo? But Fantasia could have definitely been a headliner, but I honestly feel like Kirk Franklin. It should have been Kirk Franklin and Jeezy. Also, too, let's talk about this. The 305 set should have been longer and it should have been later. The
Mm-hmm.
305 set should have been longer and should have been later. And
Okay.
also, too, I feel
Uh-huh.
like this, and somebody else told me that we need to touch on this.
Okay.
And I feel like Uncle Luke whole set. I feel like we need a Miami set. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like they
Yeah.
need a little bit more time, and I don't think they should have
Yeah.
been there early because as much as I know people are from out of town, but it's a lot of us here that will want to
Yeah.
see. And I also feel like they put on such a good show that the people from out of town still would enjoy it. I
Yeah.
honestly, by the time Luke went off, I was like, damn, I wanted to hear some more. Like,
Right.
I want a longer set from Luke. I wanted to see a
Right.
longer set from. I think Trick has done headline though, Jazz in the Gardens. He's done a longer set before.
I don't remember if he
Yeah,
did,
back a
but I
few years
know.
back,
Listen, I enjoy him. Trick always gonna bring the vibes.
his little
And you know
dance
what
he
I
was
like
doing.
about Trick? He don't care where he at. He don't. It don't matter. He gonna be
Mhm.
Trick. We not gonna get no watered down version of him. That's what I love.
He bet
So
not.
I really enjoyed that set. I really
Don't you wish
did.
it was later and a little longer?
So since I had been there since 1:30, ma'am, I didn't mind the time. Hello, it could have went on at 2 o'clock. I was good.
But see,
Cause
man, you
it's
know
like
what? You said a good
we
point
need a
about everybody
survey.
different experiences. Like, cause you're right. If you there early, that's not a late time.
It wasn't late. I was like, the only thing that I noticed that they do every year, right? They do this thing where the DJ get us all hyped up. We be so hyped, we be sweaty. By the
Mhm.
time that next artist come on, I think it's before the last
It
artist
is
that it
that last.
happens.
They do it right before the last artist.
That baby, listen to me. We be tired. Let Summer Walker, baby. I love her to death. I love
I'm
Summer.
glad- What you finna
And
say about something?
she sung some songs that I was so excited to hear her sing. But baby, we was like, oh honey, I can't do nothing
I'm
else.
glad you said it. I'm glad you said it.
I ain't got nothing else to give.
Here's the thing, Summer Walker to me, just like her last year, they are not festival big crowd stadium singers to me. They are go to the James L. Knight Center, go to an intimate setting, go to a Valentine's
Yes.
Day, lovers and friends
Yeah.
type of situation. Because like
Yeah.
you said, singing all that, woo woo, spooky, lo-fi, swoozy, swoozy type of music at 12,
Yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna fall
Yeah.
asleep.
Yeah. Now
I'm gonna
to
fall
me,
asleep.
summer could have been on earlier.
They could have rearranged it, and I get it. Summer is like a big, name and stuff like that, whatever.
Yeah.
But she didn't closing out the festival with her on Saturday too, especially when Kirk
Yeah.
Franklin and Fantasia came in with all this fire and energy. It was just a little weird to end on that note, right?
Yeah. And Summer has been very open about her having like stage
That
anxiety
part
and that
too.
type of thing. And you could
I was
kind of
actually surprised
see
at how good she did too.
she did amazing. I could see and I could appreciate all of the movement in her set to take away from, like, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's like for me, like I have a little bit of anxiety, so I always need a mic stand in front of me. And it seemed like
Yeah.
the girls were like, kind of taking the, like we'll take
Yeah,
all of the,
yeah,
all of
take
the
the
fans there,
yeah,
and you just
the
stand back
energy.
there and sing. Yeah, we'll
So
absorb the energy. You stand back there and sing. It was
wait,
good. I enjoyed her.
let's talk. Are you a fan of October London?
So I'm not really familiar with October London, but I enjoyed his set though.
Oh, I
And I,
love that album, The Rebirth of
yeah,
Marvin. Oh my gosh, that album. So I saw some of his that I didn't catch it all. And I'm mad at myself, but oh my
uh-huh.
gosh, October London did so good, and I'm mad I missed the opportunity running around to interview him directly. Oh my gosh, I pray I get
Right.
an opportunity to do that. But he did a really good job to be, especially this his
Yeah.
first tour. But I also want to ask you about this comment. What you think about this?
Okay.
You see it? It's that
I
Maxwell too. Oh, you can't. Oh, you on your phone? It's that
Yeah.
Maxwell too should have went before DJ Cassidy. What you think?
Um so I've seen Maxwell there before,
Me
and
too.
I feel
No,
like
I didn't.
yeah, I could see where, like I say, I've been there since 1 o'clock. So
Now I thought his thing.
no,
Maxwell has
but
enough
yeah,
hits though that you could kind of
but
still sing
yeah.
along to.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And Maxwell, before all of that, yes, before all of that. But they got to get there on time. I saw people walking in at like 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I'm like, y'all missed a lot.
But some people only come for the artists that they want to see too for a festival. I've definitely done that at different festivals. I'm like, okay, my person I want to see come on at this time. I'm just gonna come for this.
But I never expect the person to come on at that time. Like it's always a little bit of, like I
That's
played
true.
that 1 year with Fantasia when Fantasia was there, and I walked into that stadium and she was like, "Thank you, Miami." Baby, baby, you could have bought me for $1. I was I was so mad.
Not to thank you, Miami. You the way your heart be dropping, and you probably was trying to get in there, huh?
Excuse me, trying to get in
Yeah.
there, baby. Baby. Oh my God. So I mean, I think Maxwell did amazing though. Maxwell,
Yeah.
to me, he was more fun to watch though that year when he came with Erica Badu. You remember?
Yeah, I do. I remember
Yeah.
that year I had to leave early, y'all. I ain't gonna get triggery,
Oh
but I
wow.
had to leave. That's when I was in them old situations with old niggas, but I had to
Right,
leave
right,
early
right.
because
Yeah,
something
I heard you
happened.
say the new niggas was out. I heard you say the new niggas was out.
They was out there, baby, and the girls too. Everybody was looking
Right.
good.
Yeah.
They was looking,
Yes.
but it was like new faces to me. I'm like, who these people? Where they came from? They
Yeah.
come from
Yeah.
Atlanta, DC.
Right. Right. You know they come from all over now.
They do.
Oh,
They
let me tell you one thing that did agitate me just a little bit.
let me hear
Just a
it.
little bit, okay?
What?
I feel like sometimes people come here from other places like they don't respect Miami.
Mm.
I feel like they don't respect Miami. Ricky Smiley kept saying, like, they want me to say it. They say I gotta say Miami Gardens. They say I gotta say it. Nigga, if you was in Brooklyn, they wouldn't have had to tell you to say Brooklyn. If you was in Atlanta, they wouldn't have had to tell you to say Atlanta. If you was in DC, you would have been very happy to say that. If you was in Houston, you would have been very happy to say that. But in Miami Gardens, it was a problem. Like it was almost like, okay, God, I'm here, and it just give this energy like who are y'all?
And you
So it's
know what?
like,
You see how they had to even fight. You remember during the Super Bowl that year when it was
uh-huh,
down here? I think it was 2 years ago, and they were like they made them put the stadium is in Miami Gardens and stop saying it's in
right,
Miami.
right, right. And the thing is, like, no other city tolerates that either. Atlanta not gonna have
Mm,
me come there and host something and I'm acting like it's a problem to say Atlanta.
that part.
Never.
That part.
So we
And you hear
gotta
some
we
of the
gotta
artists sometimes forget to even say Miami Gardens. They'll say Miami.
right, right. Like Jeezy kept saying 954.
He
And
was.
I was just like, like he was like he's like 954 and 305. But I'm like, listen, we not in Atlanta doing it. We don't do this. We don't do
That's
this. But the snowman showed out though.
He definitely did. First of all, somebody said this about Katrina Wilson, Councilwoman Katrina Wilson. Oh
Uh-huh.
my gosh, where is that? Where is that? Oh my gosh. Is it on her page? Oh, here it go. Here it go. You know what I'm talking about, May?
No.
You ain't wait. Let me share. Can't I hope you can see it on the screen. Because Councilwoman Katrina Wilson, she be dancing, okay? She will dance you
Yes. Oh,
down.
you saw it, right? I posted that on my live. I mean on my story.
Look at her
Yeah.
getting low.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come
That's a
on, you
Carol
better
City
get
chief
low for the
right there.
people. You
That's a
better get
Carol
low.
City chief right there.
She is a chief. She better. What? What's going on? I love her. She's so fun. She's such a good time. I
Listen,
love that.
yes, she
She
is.
really did
Yes,
go
she
viral. She
is.
did go viral.
Yes, she did, baby. Yes,
I
she
love it.
did.
I love how
Fantasia
she
had to back up. She say, "Oh, this ain't the
no,
typical. I thought I was about to have to show you something. Nah, you came up
no,
here and did that."
because they be thinking that the elected officials gonna be butting up. She got on there and said, "Let me show you."
Exactly.
She's like, "Let me show you these knees still work, baby."
That's
And
right.
look at that. And get it
That's
down.
right.
Roll, roll. Ow, bean, ow, bean. Look at this. I used to be at Big Daddy's back in the
Right.
day. I used to do the pat jam back in the day. Look at me.
Right.
Look at me. Ow,
Hey, hey.
I
And
love this
kept going.
shit.
And kept going.
And I had to tell her like, come on, you gotta go,
Yeah,
sis.
overachieving.
Who show
Overachieving.
this
Yes.
is? Who show this is? Now look, because we I don't know if they gonna cut me off. We gotta talk about the future. Because I
Okay.
want to know what y'all think we should see. Like, who should be future performances? How can they top next year? How can they improve next year? Like, let's get into that. Like, so let's start with the
Okay.
artists. Like, May, who you think they should get?
So I definitely want to see SZA.
Somebody said, was that you in the comments that said SZA?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I definitely want to see SZA.
May, look at they
Um,
said on the screen. Chris Brown.
oh my God. If Chris Brown go, I might get there at 12 instead of 1:30.
Not you sleeping there the night before. Chris Brown will get it, but they gotta let Chris Brown end it. They gotta let Chris Brown
Yeah.
end the show.
Yeah. Yeah. They got but I'm gonna say this. I don't know. Like they can't wear us out before he get on the stage.
So what wait, so here's the thing that we talk about the future. Do you think it should be less performers so that you could have a
No.
more of a breather?
No, I think that DJ, that thing that they do, right, that happens before the last performer, I think that we should go out with that party, like that vibe.
I
You
like
know
that
what I'm saying? I
idea.
think
Go
we
out with
should
the
end with that.
party.
I think we should end, with it,
Yes, like
like
some
a
Junkanoo type of come on.
yes. Yes.
That's a great idea, May. Because
Yeah.
it always feels like a button on the end, and it feels like
Right.
it should be like the last thing I hear.
Right.
I think that Jazz in the Gardens people and my
Right.
Funky Dineva voice, as y'all know, I love Funky. So if y'all hear me quote him, that's just what it is. I hear me
Right.
like Jazz in the Gardens people, Miami Gardens people. May said it. It should end with the DJ set. I
Yeah.
think that'll be fun.
Yeah.
You're right, because you could
Yeah.
dance your way to the car.
Exactly. Exactly. And I think that's what should happen. Last year, people as they walked to their cars, they were singing Call Tyrone because Erica Badu didn't do that song. So
Hmm.
there's always this energy like we just want a little bit more. We want to send off real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that if you have everybody up dancing while they pulling their chairs together, hugging people, saying bye, doing all of that and boogieing out the thing, that'll be hot.
That I like that idea, and I would like that. Now,
Yeah.
Ella said something they should do is change the name since it's not centered around jazz anymore. People say that, but here's the thing: because of the branding, and you notice now too, a lot of the branding just said JITG and not
Uh-huh.
Jazz in the Garden. So I
Right.
think they're in the process of changing the branding. Not, I think I got some tea on that. They are in the process of changing the branding. So at
Uh-huh.
some point, it's probably going to be called GITG, although that doesn't make sense. I like Jazz in the Gardens.
I
It's
like Jazz in the Gardens. I mean,
we
I don't think that anybody is confused. Like it all started with black. So it really doesn't
Mhm.
matter what genre
That
of
part, that
music they
part,
have. This is a
that
celebration of black culture. right? And
Mhm.
so I think that a lot of these things, you see, and this is the thing that killed me too. When people were like, how y'all gonna have a jazz in the gardens with no jazz? Marsha Ambrosia is very jazzy.
That's true. That's
Jasmine
true.
Sullivan is very jazzy.
That's
Maxwell
true.
is very jazzy. It's a
That
it's
is a
a
good
it's a
point.
soul jazz vibe. And so just
Mhm.
because it's like if somebody give you a menu, right? And then they tell you, and for dessert we have like the hip hop part of it where we acknowledge all of our musical contributions does not take away from the fact that you still get a great musical experience.
That's
Milton
true.
Mustafa, Milton Mustafa did the jazz event what last month?
Mhm.
Ain't none of these people that say they love jazz so much go down there and attend that. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's just like, you know, like we be like going to soul food restaurants wanting Chinese food. You know, that's just how we are. You
You
know?
know what? Shout out to Milton. He been doing his festival for a long time, but you know you got a real good
Yeah,
point because they say they jazz this and jazz that. What y'all wanted to be R&B in the gardens? That don't
for
even flow.
real. It don't
Honestly, jazz in the
flow.
gardens
Rap
has
in
a
the
really
gardens.
good. It
Oh,
has a really good
we doing
flow.
rap in the gardens. Like what?
No,
No.
because you ooh, and May, I really, really love your point about jazz is the birth of all of that. Like we get
Yeah.
blues, we get R&B, we get hip hop from jazz too. Like it's all those
Look
influences.
at
So why not keep
Scarface's
it that?
set. Look at
That part,
Scarface's set.
that part,
You
that part.
cannot tell me that you did not have a jazz experience. You had a
Mhm.
jazz experience. We just gotta, open our palette a little bit. We gotta do a little better with that.
I
You
like that.
know?
In the gardens don't sound it just that it seems like something's missing. I'm okay with jazz in the gardens and it's no jazz. I'm okay with
Right.
I'm
Right.
okay with
Right.
it. Somebody said the
Man, they need
transitions
to keep that name what it is. Jazz is
yeah,
jazz in the guards.
for
Hey,
17 years though,
when we say
that's
you talking all that jazz, you ain't expecting no horns. You understand exactly what we saying. That's what we
that's
need to
true.
do. We need to add talking all that. That's what they're talking all
Exactly.
that jazz in the guys.
But that's a good point. Jazz has different meanings, so, like, just use your imagination. Now
That's
they said
right.
transitions between artists can't be too long. That's that's the thing. I think they be trying to get they marbles, they be trying to get the kinks
But
out
do you
too.
see that everybody has a different set? Everybody has something different.
That's
You
true.
got like, God dang. My thing is in a transition, I'm happy because I'm like, let me pour my liquor. Like, let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me go
Yeah.
to the
Let me re-up.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, what do we want? We want people running out there like that. That's not gonna happen. It's not
That's
gonna
why they need to
happen.
but you know what, man? It goes back to my point about the vendor area. If that is an
Uh-huh.
elevated experience, now that's the time to go back there and shop. Or, like they
Yeah.
said, people said they had more food trucks, so it was faster. That's good too. Like if they elevate the food experience a little bit more and the vendor experience more, then it doesn't make those transitions as long because now you're doing
But
something.
But here's the thing too with that. Like, you know that I come from different perspectives on this, right? Because I'm thinking as an artist, and then I'm also thinking as somebody that does bring my stuff out to be a vendor, right? I thought about vending at Jazz in the Gardens, but here's the thing: when you have too many vendors, then you're taking away from the purpose of it. The purpose is to have a bunch of people shopping with this, not with just one, but if you have like 100,000 vendors, then that means you cutting money in half. You
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying? As opposed to this person selling out of something, now they going home with half of the stuff because this person had too many choices. So my thing, this is my routine every year, right? Get out there at 1:30, get myself situated. Don't matter where I am, I'm getting myself situated, right? Put my stuff down. We always have somebody that's gonna wash the stuff while somebody do something else. I go to the bathroom first. Go to the bathroom, right? And then I get my food. So I get like a few things. I'm a foodie, right?
And but here's the thing, and May, I love your point about the vendors too, in the sense of like, I don't think they need to do more. I just think they need to make it back to like that nice marketplace they used to do. So it entices you to go back there and shop. Like, oh, like if you
It was a little
yeah,
confusing.
it wasn't as nice as it used to be. All those tents looking like a shanty town. No shade. But it just we gotta do something better than the like, give it a nice marketplace type of vibe and figure out what y'all
Yeah,
could do with the track versus, the Formula One situation.
yeah.
Somebody
I
said
I
something
wish.
about
What is it?
oh, what you gonna say?
No, I just wish that there was like more of a vision. Like I wish I could see it. I mean, I don't have any input on it, but I think that there's something that could be done. I'm not sure what, but something could be done to kind of organize it a little bit better so that you're not like, okay, well, where is this and what is this? I didn't even know
Yeah.
where to get the little cute bathroom bands from, and I'm
Mm.
standing right next to it. I walked all the way around the vendors, and then they tell me, "Oh, it's right there." So it's a lot of direction. It could be given a little
More
better, right?
signage, you
Yeah,
know.
more,
I wanna
definitely more signage.
Yeah, I want to give one of the tea or something I think, but I'm planning my own event. So a Hallow event is gonna happen at some point. We're in the process
Yes,
of doing it. So I don't want to give all my ideas away and they be at Jazz in the Gardens because they could go to
you
market
don't do it.
and have more money
Don't
than me.
do it.
But there's something else that I feel like they could do that could get people involved, but y'all will see it at my event.
Okay, you gotta
Anthony,
email me that. You gotta
oh,
inbox me that one.
we'll talk.
Yeah, yeah,
Definitely. Anthony Malcolm, he said a good point too about and you touched on this. He said y'all complaining about transitions when every artist have a different stage setup. So the artists need a live band, others need a dance routine layout. Very
yeah,
true. And then
yeah,
I want to go back to this comment about Chris Brown and Neo. I think Neo has performed before, if I'm not
yeah. I
mistaken.
think
But I
so.
think
I feel
Neo,
like I heard. Yeah,
you
I
know what
feel
Neo
like.
did come and he was cussing us out, I think that year too. He was
Oh God.
he was a little aggressive, I remember.
And I love Jill Scott too, but I'm like, I don't know. Like now, I'm just like, okay, I wouldn't mind if Lettucey came back though.
Lettucey could come back.
Yeah,
Y'all let us know who are some other
I
people
want.
y'all
You
want to
know who
see.
I want to? I want Layla Hathaway in the daytime.
That's
Give
a
me some Layla.
ooh.
Give me
And
some
they talk about
Layla.
jazz. She is jazz. She
Yeah,
is R&B. She is neo soul. Ooh, her
yeah.
voice.
Give me Layla Hathaway.
Mm.
Um,
Give me
yeah.
wait, what
Who
happened
else?
with Chick-fil-A? What Chick-fil-A did out there? But um I'm trying to think. I want Erica to come back and do a redo because my girl. Here's the thing. I was so mad about the Erica Badu set at Jazz in the Gardens. I flew to DC by myself to see her in DC because
Listen. I
I
flew to
needed
Atlanta the
to see her
next
there.
month to see her.
Oh, so we here.
Yeah,
'Cause I was like, this was
yeah.
supposed to be my Erykah Badu fix for the year, and
Right.
y'all cut Mama set short. I'm fucking mad,
Yeah.
and I'm a Badu stan
Me too. Baduism all day.
all day. I don't know
Yeah.
what they call us, the Badu fans.
Right.
Ooh, man, I don't
But
know. Are we
we
head
gotta
wrap?
we gotta think about a real lineup that we haven't seen already, right? You know who I think would be nice too? Rumi.
That'd be a good one. Oh, I
Yeah.
like mint condition. Also, too, sometimes the lineups feel a little sometimes Uncle Charlie. I don't know. Uncle Charlie, you see how
We
we
done
both
had
fall? If
I
you put
thought
motherfucking look, if you I gotta say, you put motherfucking Charlie Wilson on there one more time.
one
He
more
don't be
damn
there.
time.
They've been doing jazz
One
in the
more
Park for
time.
17 years, and Charlie Wilson have been there for 16. I feel
Right.
like he has done jazz in the garden so much. I know his whole routine. Until
Right.
then, all right, Charlie.
Right. Right.
Now let's give a praise break. No more Charlie Wilson. You right. I don't want to see no more of that.
Tied. Tied. Okay.
We both
Tied.
pause. We both pause when I said Charlie Wilson. We said
I said,
I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her.
all right.
Wait, wait, Anthony Hamilton, Monica, and Doe? I don't know Doe Tamilla.
Um,
You know who Doe is?
no.
DOE?
No. What's the guy name?
Somebody said Kim
Doc
Burrell.
Kimber
I mean, she may do a good show.
Kim might cuss her ass out too.
And tell us we cheap.
Kim getting off the chain.
I don't even know if she churchy no more. Like she ain't been giving
Kim
church
say let
energy.
that mask work for you.
I don't know what Kim
All right.
Burrell was.
I
Wait,
gotta
who else we
think.
can see? I don't. I'm trying to think.
Listen, I think Ari did a great job last year, but I
I
don't
like
think
her.
Miami was really ready for her.
She too vibey. Oh, the Fugees. I saw Lauren Hill at Roots Picnic, and they did a Fuji. Oh, one of them going to jail. Never mind. But still,
Oh,
they did a
mhm.
Lauren Hill did the Roots Picnic in Philly. and she brought out the Fugees, and we lost our fucking shit. Like,
For real?
oh my gosh, it was like a reunion. It was all over the blogs and stuff. I was like going
What?
crazy. And honestly, I think Usher has done Jazz in the Gardens before at the
He
Super Bowl. I don't know
has?
if we can, yeah, I don't know if we can afford him, but I
I
think it's
don't
time
know
to
if we
bring
go
him back.
for Usher,
I
but
think
I
we
know
can
that like
bring him back.
Chris Brown need to come. You know what? I think I don't know. See, Miami kind of so funny because I think Tiana Taylor could come too.
Ooh, I would love
Yeah,
Tiana
I think
Taylor.
it's time for Tiana Taylor to
Oh,
come. Who else?
here's the thing, you like the new R&B girls? Because I love Snow Allegra. I think she would tear it down. Snow Allegra.
Baby,
I won't go
baby.
round,
Ooh,
round, round.
yes,
Stevie Wonder,
yes,
that would be a good one.
yeah, yeah,
Keep him on stage. Now don't let
yeah,
him fall. Um,
yeah.
oh,
Who
and
else? Who?
Joelle, they actually do have a space for local performers to perform. So you off a little bit, but I really feel like that second stage could be activated a little bit more for local performers if we, had a situation.
Okay, okay. Now, okay, because I did see the stage over there. So is the
Yeah.
idea because I thought that that was maybe for something else, like somebody else.
They had local performers there, and like maybe the newer artists or smaller artists were there early on. And like they said, the
So were
DJs
we
are
supposed to go over there first, then pick up our stuff, then go to the other side?
and that's what I was.
Cause who finna do that? Who finna do that, friend?
Nobody. But that's what I say. That's the crazy point because my fiance actually made that point. He was like, the second stage out here doesn't really work that well because people have their spaces and you don't want to leave your stuff. You don't want to lose your stuff. So I feel like they have to figure out maybe they put chairs or they do something. They got to figure out a way to make it cohesive where if you're gonna use that second stage, either you
Just
allow
use the
I
second
don't
stage. Just use the second stage for like, high school performances and stuff, so they parents could be over there, and then the grown ups be over here.
do no high school stuff the way we be too grown out there. I told you people was hunching in the porta potty.
What?
Oh, you got on late.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
One of the police told me, he was like, somebody was punching in the porta potties. We caught him. I said, you fucking lying. He said, I'm telling the God honest truth. I said, y'all was getting because you all that Remy and Hennessy that be flowing through general admission.
Listen,
Y'all be horny back there.
listen.
They be horny as fuck in general admission.
My section was so lit. I said,
You,
golly.
you ever walk back there doing one of the sets and see somebody bent over? You be like, what's going on here?
But see, we was at like the front of general admission.
Oh, see,
Like it's
they're more classy days up there.
it's levels to general admission too.
It is. It really is. If you in the back,
Yeah, yeah.
that's a
But
little.
then this lady was trying to like have a little riff, because she was like, we couldn't put our chairs in front of her.
Mm,
So I was like, ma'am, if you would turn your attention over there to the people that actually pay real good money for their seats,
exactly.
it's a chair directly in front of each person. Like, what is it that you want out here? That's what I be want to know.
That be the
What do
part with the in general
people in
admission. People
general
act like that
admission,
about them
baby?
chairs.
Baby, they be acting like they rented a pavilion at CB Smith Park over there. Like this is just not this this chair for you. Like this is your little space right here. Your tickets pay for this space. You feel me? They be wanting their
Mhm.
whole family rolled out. And it's like as a courtesy, you don't want to make no waves, you know what I'm saying? But it just be a lot. I'm
Oh,
like,
they
y'all
be
just
acting. I don't like the people that don't want to get up when the party is clearly moving and people vibing. Like one year, I got cussed out for standing up when Anita Baker was on. I said, you know what? I got to leave you hoes. Let me leave you. I'm about to sound elitist. Let me leave you po hoes back in general admission because I'm gonna go to the front because this is the artist I want to stand up, and I don't want to feel bad for standing up. And you talk, oh, you
right.
blocking the screen. I can't
Like,
see.
what do you
Go watch
come out
it
here
on TV
for?
then.
Right. What did you
Why you
come out here
here?
for? It's a
Get out and watch
festival. It's
it.
supposed to be festive.
Exactly.
People complain so much. I'm like, girl, what was you drinking? I listen.
Exactly.
I was so, uh, you know, uh, I was so
Okay.
lit. I don't remember the the transitions between the artists. People keep saying that. I'm like, shit, I thought they came out back to back. Bitch, I was on that good fantasy and I was having a good time. Like, what was they
Exactly.
doing? I don't get it.
Wait, somebody said they heard we ain't mentioned that one. Somebody had a whole living room set out there, and she wasn't a vendor, Ella.
No, I heard somebody had their table out there.
That's hilarious. Now
But
she
I
brought
did
a
think that was
furniture
cute though.
rental.
I thought that was cute. I'm like, you get
Saw
out
it.
here early enough and you and your family want to
Mhm.
sit at the table so y'all put y'all food on the table. That's cute. I thought that was real
Mm.
cute. They
These
say
some good
somebody
ones.
had a dining room table with a centerpiece on it.
You they be doing it. Here's idea, and if I see this at a Jazz in the Gardens, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
There's an event that has like a Black Lux picnic in West Palm Beach, and we're a media partner with
Yes.
them. They have a
Yes.
competition where you could set up your picnic area, do a whole competition.
Yeah.
Let the people kind of do a
Get
little
into
situation
it.
and because I'm like, they already out there bringing couches and tables and
Yeah.
centerpieces. Might as well make a competition out of it and make it a
Yeah.
whole event in it within itself. Not as social. You could
Yeah.
put that out. That looks fun. I think that would be cool to do.
That would be
Um,
cool. And I've been wanting to go to that picnic too. They always email me about being a vendor, but I never been, so I kind of want to see what the situation is first.
yeah, I want to go. I haven't had a chance to make it up there, but one of these days because it seemed really nice. And our girl, Felicia Forbes,
Yeah.
she did some stuff with them this year.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Anthony said, "Lucky Day, my favorite. Saw him at Roots Picnic in Philly.
Yes.
Amazing. Savannah
Yes.
Christina, I know that name. I know. I know.
Yes,
Oh,
I was
Eric,
gonna
but
say that. You know Savannah Christina from Miami.
she is. I know that name.
Yeah.
She come on my Spotify. I mean, not my Spotify, but my playlist on YouTube Music. Eric
Yeah.
Benet. Oh, Eric, Alex Isley. You said
Hmm.
Lettucey. I said Snow.
Yeah.
I said Snow Allegra earlier. Money
Yeah.
Loan. That would be good. Even though I don't feel like
Yeah.
she could sing. She could sing. I don't think she could sing that good live. Rashawn Patterson. I know that name. Oh, PJ Morton. Dwelle.
Yeah.
You took it
Yeah.
back. You better.
Dwelle.
Did you mother say Dwelle? I love Dwelle.
Did
The
we do Raheem Devon already?
You know what? I don't know, but Raheem Devon would be good too.
Yeah, that would be good. I saw him. He actually performed at my cousin's 60th birthday party, and he did amazing.
What? Your cousin got money?
Shout out to Von Carroll. You know Von Carroll. Von Carroll Catchers did it big, baby.
'Cause I'm like,
Yeah,
Raheem Devon was just
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
wait, hold up. Y'all get in the comments. Let me get back. General Mission is a hit or miss. No, she had the table and the rug. Oh,
Oh, she
people
had a
brought
table and a rug. Okay,
people brought doormats to stand.
doormats.
Really? Somebody said I seen a lady bring a tray of her own food to carry. That's a good idea though. Carrying all that stuff from the bag.
Yup.
Ooh, somebody said this, May. How about some
What?
spoken word performances between artist acts? And I'm not just saying
Mm.
that for May. Oh, that's who that is. I can
Uh,
see who you are Facebook users. Who that is. But that's a good idea, May. I like
yeah,
that.
I thought about that too, but I want to host it.
Oh, you want to be Ricky Smiley? You want
I
to be
want to
just
host
hilarious?
it. I want to host it.
Somebody said you should host. I seen a post saying that. I think it was our
Yeah,
girl, Claudia.
Claudia.
Claudia said
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I
Or
posted it
even the
too.
situation at Women's Impact Luncheon.
Listen, you know I tear that up. I tear that up. I want to do a poem there too.
Yeah, that would
That
be.
would have been good. Yeah, I think adding the
I
element of
know they
poetry.
watching. They
Yeah,
need to see y'all
yeah.
get them, girl.
Adding the element of poetry to the women's impact luncheon would definitely elevate the experience. And I'm not just saying that because I do poetry and love it, but I think that would really add like a whole layer of excitement to it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
definitely, definitely.
Wait, Anthony said, y'all explain the deal with the limited bathroom passes? I ain't know nothing about that. Like I said, I had a whole different
Yeah, they
bathroom
said
experience
they
from
said they
y'all.
ran they said they sold out of bathroom passes. I'm like, how do you sell out? Like we right here. Like that's making a phone call and saying, we need some wristbands from Party City.
But here's
I
the
didn't
sign. The
understand
thing is,
that.
then do more of them next year. So you could sell because maybe they had a thing of like usage where it's like we can't have a million people using it and it's gonna
Nah,
get
I
full
heard that
too
it was
quick.
2,000, 2,000 one day and 2,000 the next day, something like that. I'm not sure, but I just felt like even when I looked and they were saying they were sold out, there was nobody standing there to use the bathroom.
Mm.
So
So yeah,
and this
that was
wasn't, I
amazing.
mean, it wasn't late.
So they only had one VIP situation in general mission, like a nice bathroom?
No, it wasn't just one. You went to the thing and you bought, people bought them online, or you could buy the $10 bands to use them there.
But I'm just saying it was
And
only one nice porta potty in
not,
VIP, like
it
the porta
wasn't
potty
one. It
bathroom?
was it was it was a row of them. It was a row of nice
Oh,
bathrooms, yeah. But I slipped that time and didn't get it online, and
I
didn't
said
get
no more
the
Ricky Smiley. I love Ricky. I gotta tell y'all my Ricky story.
didn't
Sorry, what you
get
said?
didn't get to it in time that day. So I ended up having to use a porta potty. And Jesus Christ, I felt like undercover boss. I said, fuck this. This I said no. Hell no. I had on my little flowy thing. Girl, I
Ooh,
had to tie
don't you ain't
my
trying to
straps up.
do all of that in the
Girl,
bathroom and the porta potty?
girl. I was so scared to touch something. I say, Lord, if my leg touched this toilet, I'ma throw up.
The
It
way you be
was
balancing in a porta potty, the contortions and holding and don't let you have on something that's a jumpsuit that
I
you
had
naked
on
in
a
there.
jumpsuit, girl, and I
Oh,
had
you was
tied the
naked in
legs
there.
up to my stomach, bitch. I girl, I tied that shit up. That thing looked like, and by the time I was finished, it looked like I had on a bra.
Tube top.
I, I rolled the whole thing up. When
That's
I
how you
came
be. I
out,
be pulling it all up and and it be wrapped around.
but this the thing, when you tuck it up like that, you can't undo it in there because it's gonna fall out. Bitch, I ain't care. I walked out that thing. Two people's looking at me like, ma'am.
Not with your stuff out.
I told the girl, just untuck me, okay? Untuck me, please.
Not untuck me. Wait, oh, they got the comments coming. You got the comments hot. Wait, somebody said Jasmine Garden should do a versus. I like that. Y'all, somebody
Mm.
shady. I can't see this. No more Ricky Smiley. Look, I love Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley was so nice to me, invited me to his karaoke event at the Daniel
Oh
Beach
yeah,
Improv. Y'all
yeah. I
gotta go to
did say
it.
I'm
It's
gonna
real
go. Yeah,
fun.
yeah. I say I'm gonna go. Sabrina
It was
told me
real
about it.
fun. They tried to do rent general mission chairs at first. What? They did? Somebody said sold out or given out. Both nights were definitely epic. Marvin
Hmm.
Dixon should host. First of all, Arthur, did you forget what happened with Marvin Dixon? And I love Marvin. You remember May?
No,
Y'all
what
remember that
happened?
year? He said something crazy about Miami Gardens, and they ain't never had him back since. I ain't even
For
see him there as
real?
a guest. He said something crazy about Miami Gardens, and they never let. I know somebody know the tea because I wasn't. He said it on the stage, and I ain't. And because he used to host that porta potty situation.
Wow,
Wait, that porta potty had y'all in a chokehold. Everybody talking about
baby, baby, them porta potties. I say it ain't no
wipe
way.
the bottom of my shoes with a Lysol wipe.
Listen, listen.
Oh
People
my
had their whole
god.
wipe situation. Then the water ran out where you wash your hands. The soap ran out. I'ma
Oh,
just say this: after I use that bathroom, I ain't eat another thing.
because it would have been all type of fecal.
I say this
No
it,
Marvin.
Lord.
I knew I wasn't tripping to Millie. Marvin Dixon did do that. And you're right. I barely saw Jess Hilarious too. I saw her a few times, but I
Yeah,
felt like it
I ain't
could
see
have
her.
been more.
I was like, what is this?
Wait, let me see what else.
Then a sing along song she
Did
chose.
you
I was mad about that. I'm like, what? Like,
the what? The sing along what?
she was like, had us singing along. So I think the first song was good. Then the next one, we were one step. I'm like, girl, that ain't no sing along. Can we can we sing something that everybody like for
I
real?
know that's a sad one. I don't want to be to
Right.
eternity.
Girl.
Oh, he's made a joke about the chief. He made a joke about the sandal with oh
What was it? I don't know.
He said he made a joke about the scandal with the chief of police at the time of Miami Gardens. Let's move right
Oh.
along. Let's move right
But
along.
you think I don't think that would have made them like, I mean,
Man.
mhm.
Miami Gardens is all about branding and the image, and because the media and everything always have these negative moments. They don't like when people, especially somebody that they're paying to do something or they're working with them, they don't want for you to put them in a bad light. Honestly, it was I from what I remember listening and being like, "Damn, he really said that here?" Like it was a little it was a little off. Like I can't remember exactly what he said, but I do
Uh-huh.
remember thinking in my head, they're not gonna like that he said that. Like
Oh, okay.
it was a little situation.
Okay,
And
okay.
is paying to use the bathroom a thing for events now? That sounds crazy. No, you don't have to pay. You can use the porta potty for free. Chef Irie, shout out to Chef Irie, he was Sinclair. But you have to pay for the VIP nice, porta potty air conditioned situation.
Yeah.
Mommy said Just Hilarious was not good, especially that little single on issues.
Right. I said the same thing.
So
I
we're talking about
said
let's
the
move
same
on.
thing.
Don't forget you were supposed to give us some tea on Shannon Campbell. Ooh, who came in here? Who was that Facebook user? Who was that Facebook user? I didn't say nobody name. Y'all be wanting me to get in the mess, but we gonna get to it. Facebook. We
Oh,
gonna get to
Jesus.
it. That's gonna be the last thing, and I'll hop up out of here and get some work done. I'm not mad at them because why would you do that, sir? Hold up. Wait, what you talking about, Ella? They don't want to highlight and find out some stuff that the public don't need to know.
Oh, okay.
Police. Um, all right, we gonna move on. Let's Camilla said, let's move on.
Right.
Let's move on. So, the other the context that I wanted to give y'all is that from what I heard, some of the tea
Uh-huh.
is that some of the things that we saw maybe in production wise or even the setup with the vendors, that the people who did the Black Promoters Collective had 3 months to really, really plan Jazz in the Gardens. So to me, knowing that they didn't have the 8 months to a year to plan, because everything got locked in, I think sometime in December. The fact that they was able to plan a world class event in 3 months can
Hmm.
may you do events and
Yeah.
something like that, and here's the
Yeah.
thing, they do one music fest in Atlanta. They did the Mary J. Blige tour, they did the New Edition tour. It's a
Oh,
group
wow.
of Black promoters, um, who came together and formed this conglomerate. And the reason why they came on the city's radar, through Reggie Leon, and he gave the layup
Oh,
to Mayor Harris, or some situation where they both saw him at an event.
okay.
Saw the owners of the event, a Black Promoters Collective, give $1 million to um Ben Crump's a new school at St. Thomas, the law
Oh,
school.
wow. Now that's
Yes.
big. That's big.
So from there, they connected with them, and I remember, they're saying they wanted to work with them because they weren't working with Live Nation anymore because that was trash. So to me, for these Black people, their first year doing this in three
Yeah.
months, Tamila,
Yeah.
yes, you already know that is insane.
Yeah. That's
Also, it should have been
amazing.
a fire festival. Kudos
Yeah.
to Jazz and the Gardens Plans for cracking that out. Yes. So I said, given all that happened
Yeah.
in the short time period, really, they get an AA plus 100 fire
Yeah.
sign emoji, bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam, because
Yeah.
everybody knows if you do any type of event, I don't care if it's your baby birthday in the backyard, it
Yeah.
takes so much to put on an event, something of that
Yes,
size
it does.
at a
Yes, it
time.
does.
We gotta give them theirs, and I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
as a Black promotion company, we gotta give them that. And I
Yeah.
give Miami Gardens their props too for wanting to work with a Black owned company as well, because they
Yes.
can really
Yes.
spend that money with anybody and to be
That's right.
intentional about that. We
That's
gotta get
right.
them. We gotta get them their good things.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Now, the
Absolutely.
tea. I
Mm.
don't know, May. I don't know if you want to be affiliated with this. You want to stay on,
I damn sure do. Wait. I wanna
bruh. You. When I say I love you, and I just give May Rain her flowers and say how much I love her, how much she is such an
Oh,
angel and sweetheart, and just a good time.
oh, thank you. And I love you.
They talk about some hurry up, my tea. Wait, hurry up with the tea. My melatonin is starting to kick in. I don't know who this is. I gotta go back and look at the Facebook messages and in the group. So let me tell y'all the situation. So a few days ago,
Okay.
put
Uh-huh.
on my page that I was looking for Shannon Campbell. I wanted to speak with her, right?
Okay.
So put it like this. I'm not gonna publicly say all the details because I just don't feel like I don't want to tell them. I don't feel like they're necessary. I just want to say that there was an incident in the sense of something happened, and I think it got back to Shannon Campbell that maybe I said something that she didn't like. And I
Um.
almost certainly feel like maybe something that I commented on she didn't like. So,
Okay.
whatever. Here's the
Mhm.
background of me and Shannon Campbell. I knew of her running for office because her dad used to be, Aaron Campbell was a council member in Miami Gardens.
Mhm.
Never knew her, never saw her, but I saw her on social media when she was running. I was like, "Okay, whatever." Never seen her again, whatever. So
Mhm.
back in was it August, whenever, or September, whenever the Congressional Black Caucus is in DC,
Yeah.
so everybody, all the black people from Miami and Florida, they all hang out together. There was a mixer that Frederica Wilson had,
Uh-huh.
and I was there seeing everybody, talking to everybody, all the who's who from Miami, they're there, okay?
Right. Right.
So I walk past, I see a woman, it's Shannon Campbell, her face looked familiar. I honestly thought she was Commissioner Daniela from North Miami. Like her face, they don't look alike, but for some reason I was like, "Is this the lady from North Miami?"
Right.
It wasn't. She was like, "Hey, Janae, we gotta hello news, we gotta connect. You gotta, I need to send you my event. I'm having an Art Basel event." I'm like, "Okay,
Mhm.
girl, what's up? Give me your number. I'll post it all day." So cool. Posted her event on the page, put it in our
Mhm.
newsletter, put it on our roundup, blah, blah, blah. No tea. For me,
Right.
if it's information the community needs to know, especially events that's free, Imma post it.
Mhm.
So,
Absolutely.
mind you, keep in mind, she she saw me and pointed me out. So keep this in mind for the
Okay.
story, right?
Okay. Okay.
So now, fast forward, Jazz in the Gardens, Saturday, I'm talking to somebody in the VIP area,
Mhm.
and Shannon comes up. Shannon doesn't acknowledge me, looks me right in my face, keeps talking to the other person. So I'm like, okay." And so at that
Mhm.
point, I had already found out that people saw my comments on this post. So I was like,
Mhm.
maybe it got out in the community, whatever. You never know who looking at stuff and just don't comment or like.
Mhm.
I'm like, whatever. So I assumed the coldness was because of that. Right. So
Okay.
I was like, okay, whatever. So she talking to this person. I'm like, you ain't got to speak to me. We ain't friends. Like, whatever. This no tea. But I was like, it's kind of interesting because the first time you saw me, it was Janae.
Right.
How are you? Was like, ha ha.
Right.
Now it's
Right.
I don't even see you. I don't even know you.
Right.
So if you see two people talking and they're relatively close, wouldn't you just walk around them to get up
Absolutely.
to move on? She
Absolutely.
walks between me and the person, brushing me a little bit. So I said, hmm, hmm, hmm. Okay, that was
Mhm.
intentional. That
Okay.
was intentional. Here's the thing, you ain't have to say anything. I know the
Right.
energy. I'm a
Right.
black woman. I know black woman things, and I'm a black woman from Miami. I know how we operate.
Yes.
My face ain't changed. Okay, my hair changed a little bit, and honestly, my hair was kind of wavy and big. So really, the same look I kind of had in DC for Congressional Black Caucus was kind of the same look. So you can't say like ain't like I had red hair and I look totally different.
Right.
And the fact that you recognized me and said hello news, you definitely to come and stand in front of me, you knew it was me.
Okay.
So she walks past me, and the person was like, "Mm, okay." Like they even picked up on the energy. I moved past it. I
Mm.
was just like, I don't like that. I said, maybe she feels some sort of way. We moved past it.
Mhm.
As the night kept going on,
Uh-huh.
I said, I gotta find Shannon Campbell. I said, I gotta go talk to this lady. Because
Right.
one
Right.
thing I just can't the
Because what we
disrespect.
not doing is carrying this and not saying nothing.
Here's the thing, and I've been very public about my abusive relationship, drama with my family, being, out in situations with my friends and falling out with people publicly that I actually care about and, still standing my ground and defending myself. Janae
Right.
at 36, I do not do disrespect on any level. And I'm
Right.
definitely not going to deal with it from somebody who I don't even know or care about. So
Right.
at one point, I was like, "No, don't say nothing. Just first I wasn't gonna make a scene either. I didn't want to say something in front of that person and bring them into the drama. I was like, let me
Right.
go try to find her and do a one off. But I literally was looking for her for a couple of minutes, and I had to calm down because I was like, if you find her out here, and if she
Right.
says something, anything sideways, then I gotta go get my mama out the VIP section because we finna drag this whole all through the VIP, and I don't even care. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
whatever I said about the situation was nothing personal.
Right.
I didn't dog her out. I didn't
Right.
disrespect her. I just
Right.
stated my opinion on it.
Yeah.
And the fact that you actually know me and to do that, it was intentional, it was nasty. It was nasty energy.
Mhm.
So that's why I said, let me have a conversation to let her know I saw her. I felt that. If we have an issue, let's talk it out. Because at the
Right.
end of the day, here's the thing. Here's the thing. That's right, mom. Here's the thing. Even after this, even after her doing that, she could still send me a press release and I'll post it because it's about the community. And it's always
Right.
about the community and always
Right.
about the work. Because that's the type of I am. Okay.
Okay.
So so I'm like, I'm looking for her. At some
Uh-huh.
point, somebody told her she need to call me. She calls me today.
Okay.
She said, "Hey, this is Shannon Campbell, Councilwoman Shannon Campbell." I said, "Okay."
Uh-huh.
She said, "I heard you was looking for me." I said, she said somebody said you want to speak to me. I said, I did. That was Saturday. At that point, I had honestly forgot that I had
What
even
it
posted that
was.
and was looking for
Yeah.
her because it's all
Right.
the way Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so she's like, "Oh, okay." So we have the conversation, and I said, "Hey, I don't know what if you have drama with me or whatever the situation is, and you felt like you didn't
Uh-huh.
like what I said, but I said I personally don't have an issue with you, but the energy that you gave me, I'm at Jazz in the Garden." She's like, "You was at Jazz in the Gardens?" I said, "Yes, I was at Jazz in the Gardens. You you stood right in front of me and didn't speak. I didn't see you." I said, "Yes, you did. And you walked in front of me and brushed me." "No, I be moving so fast. I don't be seeing people, honey. I just be moving fast." I said, "No, you saw me." And she was like, "No, I didn't." And I was like, she's like, we're talking about some other things. And she was like, I don't do the drama." I said, Okay, I just want to make sure if we have a problem, just let me know. We could talk
Right.
through it."
Right.
"No, I don't got nothing." She brushed me off the phone, or rushed me off the phone. I was like, "Okay." And she's like, "You have a blessed day," hung up. Ma'am, after that call, I was like, "Ma'am, you knew that was me. You knew that was me. You intentionally did that, and I would
Right.
rather her had stood on it 100
Right. Just
toes
stand on
and
business.
said, 'I didn't like what you said. I didn't like
Right.
that you commented on that situation.'"
But at the same time, just because she didn't like what you said, don't mean that you get to dismiss me in that way. So
That part.
did
That
she? Did
part.
she? So did you talk to her again?
No, I feel like at this point, we need a heart and soul face to face
A
because
sit
at the end of
down.
the day, here's the thing, I don't know her to even care about her in that way,
Uh
but I
huh.
don't want friction in the city that this is my playground, this is my hometown. So I would want to like clear the air with her and really have a whole situation, a call with her. Also,
Uh
too, she
huh.
called me from the city line, and I'm giving all the tea tonight. Y'all know I usually don't do this, but I'm telling
Mhm.
it because
Uh huh.
I just want her to I want Miss Campbell to know
Uh
that
huh.
I'm not one to back down and Imma always defend myself and
Right.
Imma talk it out, like,
Right.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at some point, I feel like if anybody watching and they wanna set up a situation with me and her, I'm
Mhm.
totally open to it. But what you're not gonna do is, like you said, dismiss me and then act like in my face and play in my face that you ain't know
Right.
who I was, when just 6 months ago, when you flagged me down
Uh
trying to
huh.
get on Hello News, we ain't CNN, we ain't
Yeah.
Channel 7. So
Right.
very specifically, if you know who Hello News is, you damn sure know who Janae Tate is.
Exactly.
So, ma'am, and I don't like the sometimes these politicians, before we get off of here, sometimes I feel like they forget that they are not God. They don't get to run what somebody say or comment on and all these attitudes and stuff like ma'am, we can agree to disagree. That don't mean you gotta disrespect me. Because here's the two
Yeah.
T.
The
I
four agreements say
yeah.
that you take nothing personal, right? But I'm gonna say this. The unfortunate thing that I see sometimes when you have a lot of black folks, right? Um, you have these tables that we sit at that was never intended for us.
That part.
And when you get a bunch of us at the table, sometimes we forget that this table was not intended for us. And the fact that, it goes back to the ancestors and how the ancestors were intentional, about wanting us to have a seat at these tables that were not intended for us. how do we operate once we get a seat at the table?
That part.
Because now it's like, like, okay, I made it to the table, but now I don't want you at the table. And because I'm at the table, I get to kind of handle my seat at the table in a particular way, and it's not inclusive, it's not community building. I really want us to stay in a space of community building. And a lot of that means that, and I had this conversation with a person. I made a comment about a celebrity, right? And it was a joke. I'm always joking on Facebook. I made this joke, and one of her relatives took it personal. And my
Mm,
thing was, this person is a megastar. Like, you can't take opinions from people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you are in this position, and we get to comment on how we feel like this situation is being handled, or how you are operating in this space. So if you take it personal, then it's kind of like you gotta then it's like leadership says, I cannot take these things personal. If you
that
have an
part.
opinion of me, you know what I'm saying? And I am in a position of leadership. And therefore, if I want to take it personal, then I got to come down off of this leadership space. And now we gotta do this catty thing. And we can't do that.
We
We
can't
cannot
because
do that.
because the work that we have to do, May, is so much
Yeah.
more important
Listen.
than the petty infighting. Our
Yeah.
communities need help, and we
Yeah.
elect you in these positions to help us.
That
So if
right.
you're gonna take every little thing personally, if you're gonna be so sensitive, then it's not the thing for you, ma'am.
Right.
It's a public forum. People could be critical of your work and still. Here's the thing: I could be critical of your work and still not have a problem with you. I could still
Right.
respect you.
Right.
There's no need for me to walk past you and brush you, ma'am. So don't do that
Absolutely.
to me. Don't give me that energy and then try to act fake and weird and act like you didn't see me. You absolutely saw me. And I
Yeah,
know
if
energy.
she saw you,
I
then
know
it's
energy.
yeah. If she saw you, she definitely needs to acknowledge and unpack whatever those feelings are, because it's a human experience. It's a
Mhm.
human experience. So if she wants to say you offended her in any way, that could be a conversation that could lead to other conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But we can't
Exactly.
just dismiss each other. We can't dismiss each other.
Mhm.
So I definitely feel how you feel on that situation. Sometimes people, because of their position, don't want to say I was in my feelings.
And I would respect her so much more for that if she was like, I just that's why I said if she just came to me and was like, I didn't like that shit. I
Yeah.
like what you said. I thought we was
Yeah.
cool. Why would you say
Yeah.
XYZ? And then I would have reminded her, well, ma'am, I can speak on any situation I want to. But
Right.
but here's the thing, we don't never have to be in a place where we doing that nastiness because that could go
Absolutely.
very, very left.
Absolutely.
And we don't there's
Absolutely.
never a space for that. And here's the thing, nobody wins when the family feuds to me in the sense
That
of like me and
there
you
you
going
go.
back and forth. How does that help me tell a story of what's going on in Miami Gardens? Now there's
Right.
access to me or you that we now we have this stupid friction. Whereas there
Right.
may be things you're doing that I need to highlight and vice versa. You may need to come to me to get something out there. But if we not in on the same page for something silly that I commented on that you could have literally like here's the tea. Her calling me from the city line was also really weird too. Because please believe, before I made that Facebook message, I texted her on the number that she gave me when we was in DC. So she has my cell phone
Wow.
number. She has and here's the thing, she has my email as well. That has my email signature, that
Wow.
has my cell phone in it. So that's why I was like, don't you try the it felt like I'm calling you from this city phone to be haughty or elevated. And here's the thing, what I don't want to do
Mm.
is create a Shannon Campbell files where I start digging
Mm.
into and doing a report card on you.
Ooh. Mm.
Because this is the real tea. And just really Hollow News is going to start doing more political coverage because of the grants and funding that we got. So please believe we're going to do more of that. But I mean, on the wire, they said never fuck with a person who buy ink by the barrel, and that's news and media. I can sit on here every night and do a Shannon Campbell file. If that's what
Mm.
we doing, if you getting nasty, if you want to be disrespectful, I don't want to do that. You ain't worth all that attention and all that stuff and all that energy. But if it went there, I could literally just do that and be like, well, let's just see what she did this week. Did she do
Yeah,
what
we
exactly
we
what y'all voted her in to do? Let's do a
we
report card on
definitely
her.
we gotta talk more politics anyway, and just making
Definitely.
sure that all citizens are being represented. Sometimes I feel like people get into politics, and it's like I want to be this person's um representative, right? I want to be the representative for this group of people, but this group of people, I don't care if they're protected, I don't care if they're safe,
Mhm.
I don't care if they have their rights respected, and that's definitely a conversation that I want to start having with politicians, to make sure that as a queer person, that my folks are being thought about, when decisions are being made. So I think that, it's a tough conversation to have, right? It's definitely a tough conversation to have. Some people don't care. But what they don't realize is that if one group is not protected, then another group is just as vulnerable. And
Mhm.
so I'm getting into it. We're going to get into it.
Yeah.
We're going to have some conversations about it.
And I want to do more of that and breaking down stuff. And even, I'm being a little funny and shady towards Shannon Campbell with the Shannon Campbell files. But at some point, we really do need to get back to having these conversations and break it down, like you said. What are you really doing for the community? The issues
Yeah.
that matter to us most, the things that move us forward, the things that give us equity. Howard, what are you doing policy wise and
Yes.
events and everything? And that's good. But policy
Yes.
that moves the needle, what are
Yeah.
you doing that is
Yeah.
going to change our lives?
That's
In
right.
addition to the events and things that you're giving us to build community, I need
Right.
policy and events, and we
Yeah.
need to start having those conversations too. And I love what
Absolutely.
Tiffany said. I want to get this before we get out of here. I don't think people
Okay.
give a dope black leadership in Miami Gardens. The amount of activities and things they do for the community is phenomenal, and people need to not take it for granted. That part, I love it that they have a vast blueprint. To create in that in other cities and that predominantly occupied by us. Shout out to Reggie Leon, Stevenson Robertson,
Yes.
Felicia Robinson, and
Yes.
Julian, the whole city council. Here's the thing:
Yes.
being elected
Man, I
official
ain't
is
gonna
no
lie. I ain't
small
gonna
thing.
lie. They
So
are
I give
so
y'all all y'all
active.
props.
They are
Mhm.
so active in the community. One thing about it, that they are not like separating themselves. You know what I'm saying? They definitely let you know, like, we are here with you. We are here in this with you. And I love that about them. Listen, they're my folks right there.
And that's why
Everybody
I
know
was
it.
surprised Shannon even gave me that energy. And that's why I was like, I'm like, dang, I thought at the end of the day, I don't been in some situations with some girls. We don't scuffle, we don't squabble a little bit verbally. I didn't even think what I said or did was even that bad because I really could have went in and I didn't. So because it's because of our interaction at CBC that I was like, I'm not gonna go in, but I'm definitely
Right.
gonna express how I feel.
And I missed the whole
Um,
thing. I didn't even see your commentary on it at all. So I gotta look back. I gotta
what
look
I said
back at it, like Trina
I
said.
said I was looking for her or what the
Yeah.
situation sparked.
Yeah. Yeah. They're
Oh,
all
no,
of it.
that was never on my page. That's the thing. I never even put it on
Oh,
my
okay,
page.
okay, 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 okay.
Somebody tagged me in a situation, and I
Okay,
commented
okay,
on it.
okay, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Shannon Campbell people, Councilwoman Shannon Campbell people, let's have a heart and soul. You know
We
what,
are heart to
Shannon?
heart.
Come
Listen.
on. Here's the thing, because and I like Christine King because we had a one-on-one, and she was like, "Did I have to come with some black F plus ones?" Because I said something on the podcast that she was like, you got me. I ain't like what you said. We need to have a conversation. Shannon
Yeah.
Campbell, people, come do the show. Let's
And
have a
that's
let's
when it's
let's,
dope
let's
too,
talk it
because
out.
I
Let's talk
think
it out.
dope relationships are built from those conversations. You know
Mm-hmm.
how it is, like two women be like, I thought you didn't like me at first, and then y'all become the best of friends, or just able to work in community together and build something
That
amazing.
part.
So I
That
think that, two dope black women could definitely have a conversation.
No, and I think that's a
Definitely.
good note to end it on. Like, ain't no beef,
Yes.
ain't no negativity. I ain't have to like what you did, but that don't mean Imma disrespect you, and I don't want to be disrespected either. And,
Right. Absolutely.
at the end of the
Absolutely.
day, like you said, on a human level, like we could all just at least keep that, you
That's
know?
right. That's right. As
Man,
always, I love you.
I love you too, man. Oh my god. My outro, I don't know if you wanna stick around for it, but first of all, for the people that came on tonight and watched and shared and liked and comment, if y'all like this, Imma do more of these live and
Yes.
have more conversations.
I'm gonna go so you can tell your people bye, but I'll see you soon. We're gonna get together.
Yes, we gotta do this again, man. I love you. Thank you for
Yes.
coming
All right.
Y'all, I really, really appreciate it. And after that, she gave you a proclamation from the city. Exactly, Christine King. We went. I was going in on the Trapping Ain't Dead podcast about the Virginia Key Beach thing and her situation. And you know what she did? She respected the fact that I was even talking and bringing that issue up to the public. So that's what I say. What I'm doing and the information I'm trying to get to the community, it's a method to the madness. And I ain't trying to be hurtful or mean to nobody, but some things have to be talked on. And if you in it, if you're in it and you may not like the take I have on it, it's never anything personal. It's never nothing mean. And I like what you said, Anthony. Yeah, politically dope will be launching soon. I really wish Trapping Ain't Dead came back. Trapping Ain't Dead is still here. We just gotta there's a situation. Munch has it on the back burner. He may be coming back and I may be popping on from time to time. So you never know. Stay tuned. Hey, Gospel Truth. I love you, Sandy. Oh, I love you, Sandy. Thank y'all for watching. I got to give my plug before we get out here. I can't believe y'all had me on the live for 2 hours. It's like TS Madison show, y'all, and I'm glad y'all stuck around. Y'all follow us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. Um, what else? Twitter, all of the things we're on there. Follow us, get our likes up on YouTube. Follow us, like and comment, help us to build our page. Go to hallonewsmiami.com. You could get all our information there. Sign up for our email newsletter to get exclusive content information that we don't post on social. And guys, as always, I just appreciate y'all for rocking with us, for talking shit with me today, for going through Jazz in the Gardens, and even we turned it into a whole political situation. I gave y'all some tea. I gave y'all some kikis. Y'all made me laugh. We got to do this more. I'm gonna try to figure out a rhythm to do this with y'all, but I enjoy going live. I hope y'all like my new mic and my new situation. I'm gonna get this head together next time for y'all. But just in general, I just appreciate y'all for seeing value in High Low News. I appreciate y'all for rocking and supporting me, supporting my growing team. Shout out to Dereka, my managing editor. Shout out to Ashika. Shout out to my freelancers. Um, my freelance reporters. Ashika's my new local news reporter. Anybody who's ever submitted something, like I really appreciate y'all. Look, we're gonna be hiring people. I'm hiring. I need a local news, no, an entertainment reporter. I need a sales and marketing support rep. So reach out to me if you're looking for some part-time work, remote work. Get at me. I'm looking to build my team even more. And Devontae, hey TP Miller, we gotta talk. Hey baby. Um, but yeah, we gotta. I want to appreciate y'all, and I want y'all to help me build my team. So that's what we're looking for. We're hiring people. Um, and I'm trying to think of any other church announcements if that I need to make. I'm trying to think. We're hiring. That's really the main thing. I need people to help me. So if y'all know people who want to do this work, who want to get their start in media, let me know. I work with college kids. I work with returning citizens or ex felons. Those people I heard are some of the best workers. So y'all send them my way. I want How Low News to be the shot and give people opportunity in this business. Um, and like I said, thank y'all for rocking with me. Follow us. Thank y'all for helping us grow. And I'll see y'all next time. I'm exhausted. I feel like I just left Jazz in the Gardens day 5, child. Woo, I'm tired. This one was a good one though. This one was a good one though. I appreciate it. Good night, Sandy. Good night, TP. Good night, Mommy. Good night, Tamila. Good night, Anthony, Malcolm, Manuel, everybody, Joelle, Ella. Thank you, May Ray, for coming on. Chefs Irie. Everybody, I appreciate y'all. Good night. Hold on, let me take that off the screen. Let me see. Okay, there you go. Good night, y'all. This is good. I gotta do my back end. That's what I'm looking for. Bye.